Good morning, Tony.
Toyin. Toyin.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay, no, you won't call me Tony. I'm not those people. You call me Miss Elumelu or Tioyi. You won't call me Tony or Chairman. I don't subscribe to that kind of Oyibo life, okay? All right.
Good morning, Mr. Ilumelu.
Thank
So my
you.
question is, how do you know if you are to keep?
Okay, so what this lady has done in this video brings to the fore something that is important to talk about. It is also obvious that where she was coming from, I think they used to call, their colleagues by first name. That's fine in some places, but what she could have done better here is that she could have read the room by trying to understand how the man is addressed. Now, it is also possible that she was the first person that spoke, and for that reason, she didn't know how to address Mr. Elumelu. Now, whenever you find yourself in a place where you are not sure of the policies, the ethos, and all of that, stick to the basic, generally acceptable way of addressing people. Now, what she could have done was just simply to use the title Mr. If she said Mr. Tony, Mr. Elumelu, I mean, that won't be embarrassing to the man, and nobody will, frown at that. The worst case scenario would be that, if he didn't like being called Mr. whatever, he would say, no, don't call me Mr. Call me this. Usually, you won't get it wrong when you call people Mr. or Mrs. It is only academics that usually emphasize their title, maybe doctor or professor or something like that. That's one. Number two, she could have also acknowledged the correction better. When Mr. Elumelu tried to correct her, in fact, even after he corrected her, she didn't acknowledge the correction. She could have said, I apologize for that, and then move on to, a question. That way, that correction will have been, expressly taken into consideration, and everybody will know that, she took the correction, but she didn't do that. That is something she could have also done better. Now, to anybody watching this, I want to advise you. When a person does what is wrong, the general feedback is usually that people will criticize. If you look at the way Mr. Elumelu corrected her, he did it gracefully. He just said, no, I don't do that here. I don't subscribe to the Oyinbo culture. Simple. Unfortunately, if you check social media now, many people are already criticizing the lady heavily. I'm not saying that what she did was, is okay. However, let us have a culture of correcting people with grace. Many of us are Christians. Many of us are people who teach others how to correct people, how to speak to people. But when we find ourselves in situations like this, let us, implement what we teach people. The natural reaction to that is to criticize her, blame her, but don't be that person who is all about blaming, and you can't just correct without maybe even going abusive. Some are even going abusive. Some are dragging Gen Zs into the whole bracket that's where Gen Zs behave. What if that lady is not a Gen Z? Yeah, by looks, she may look young and you may think, what if she is not? So let us be graceful, correct people with love, and, hopefully they will pick it up. Having made that kind of mistake that is going viral, there's already a weight on the lady. Imagine she now goes about, social media and she's just reading people calling her names, calling her different names. It will be emotionally, emotionally heavy for her to bear. So extend grace to the young lady. The chairman had done the same by just correcting her and not embarrassing her and saying, he didn't say, well, are you talking to me like that? That's very rude of you. No, he didn't do that. He just corrected her and moved on. That's very civil. That's very, just very proper and appropriate. So you too, when you read when you see the video, when you read people's opinion, please add something graceful if you must talk at all.